It's time for Drunk Cast and how adaptations can look a little bit wonky. And what we're talking about today is the creator of God of War as they are adapting it into a TV series for some damn reason because I guess they've run out of remakes to make. Now they've gone to video games because that's the highest grossing thing that's coming out, at least in entertainment nowadays. We've got the owner coming out and saying some shit. By the way, if you guys like anything you see here, please hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. Yes, I'm fidgeting around a little bit because it's late at night. My legs don't want to go to sleep. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Anyway, God of War creator says TV first look is so dumb and terrible. Looks like he's shitting in the woods. Which is great. And this is the image that he's talking about. Okay, so this is the live action adaptation of God of War that they're trying to do. These are some of the production photos of what they're trying to send out and sell. It kind of does look that way, to be honest. It looks like he's ripping a big old fart. It looks like he's he's the god of making boobers. David Jaffe, though, the creator of the God of War video games, took to his YouTube channel on Saturday to slam the first look image from Amazon Prime's upcoming God of War TV show. Amazon Prime has not been good at putting out adaptations of classic works. And yes, I would say that God of War would be a classic work. I mean, it has 5 video games, if not 6. I don't even know because I never had a PlayStation. I've only played one. That was the PS3 one. Like, it's in the cultural zeitgeist. It definitely is. He said the frame, which features franchise hero Kratos in the woods with his son, was so bad in so many ways. This is that picture that he's talking about. And well, first of all, let's pick this apart. This is something that I like to do. It's just completely derail everything, and let's just pick this apart because the owner of the IP himself is saying this. Well, that's not how you would hold a bow and arrow. Also, what's the tension on that string? He's also not holding the arrow correctly. Yeah, what is Kratos? Is he being a spotter? Like fucking the Saudi Arabian war in the early 90s. What's he doing? What is he doing? It's wrong in so many ways. Let's see if he expounds on his ways. I'm sure everybody's trying real hard, but it's so dumb. Let's be incredibly clear. 2 things can be true at once. Yes, you can walk and chew gum at the same time. Yes, you can piss and shit at the same time. This can be a terrible image, and it is. It's so bad in so many ways, which we'll talk about in a moment. Ron Moore is awesome. Who is the showrunner? Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. This guy's a juggernaut of a talented fellow. I have absolutely no doubt it's going to be a good show. Well, just for context, just so everyone can have the context, we want to see what Ron Moore has done. This is, by the way, this is a picture of Ron Moore. Well, he's definitely well fed, so he has been successful. So, Outlander, Blood of My Blood, highly rated. Outlander, highly rated. For All Mankind, highly rated. Men in Kilts, I don't know what the fuck that is. Let's go down to things that a lot of people do like. Battlestar Galactica. Don't worry, we're going to get down to Star Trek, The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager, of which he was co-executive producer on those 2. Also, Carnival, that was an HBO series. Oh my gosh, I was in high school when that was coming out. And that is it. What, they only got 2 seasons? Criminally underrated. Roswell, I remember watching that. That was a very great show. So, all right, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down here, creator of God of War. I am picking up what you're putting down. Great resume that he has there. But what else is wrong with it? Let's see what he has to say about it, because I just think it's a goofy looking AI image. Jaffe added that he doesn't mind that star Ryan Hurst isn't a dead ringer for Kratos. Yeah, that's okay. You know, you got to find real people for fictional characters, but instead takes issue with the expression and pose and what he describes as a dumb fucking image. Oh my gosh, this guy's going scorchers. He looks like Beardo, to be honest. If y'all don't know Fear the Beardo, by the way, really good friend. Go follow him at Fear the Beardo on Twitter and on YouTube. But he kind of does look like Beardo in that. You should have just cast Beardo. He would have been cheaper. That way you can actually make some money when the series comes out, and then he can be busy all the time, so he doesn't have to read super chats or misread super chats. If you're going to reveal to most people a brand new character that you hope is going to carry your series for the first time and they've never really seen this before, and this is the way you introduced them, is by ripping a fart in the woods while your kid holds an arrow and a bow in a way where it's literally just gonna like go up into his face. Well, everybody needs to be taught. Most of the times, at least in my days, that used to be you got taught by a belt. He continued, maybe that's conscious. Maybe they're like, well, what we really want to focus on is the father-son story. And if we focus on them being like Spartan Rage and all that, maybe people are like, I don't want to watch that show. That's pretty dumb. That's pretty fucking retarded. Because if anybody knows what God of War, listen to the title. All right, hold on. I'm about to get mad. Because I'm doing this video, reading it as it comes up. I have not pre-read this. If the show is called God of War, you want to see the God of War doing God of War things. We don't want to see the son. It's like, yep, I did this shit in the past. Well, you should have played the games. Maybe that's the marketing ploy that they're trying to do. Well, now we got this little, I can't say too many bad things because it's a kid and everything like that, but we don't want to see that story. That was God of War 5. Go play the game. Okay, they're probably going to be plugs all over the place. Okay, maybe. But then at that point, could you find a picture that doesn't look like he's shitting in the woods? Because that's what the picture looks like. Yes, we're going back to that. He's not wrong. He ain't wrong about a single thing he said. But when we talk about Spartan Rage and that kind of dynamic, that kind of thing, when people see the title God of War and they click play, they're going to want to see something along the lines of like Spartacus on steroids. That's what I would want to see if I didn't know anything about the games already. If I didn't know about that one game where they brought in a familial aspect, yes, I would want to see that as well. It's not a great marketing ploy. Amazon Prime unveiled the first look photo on February 27th, which was 5 days ago. Along with Hurst's Kratos and Callum Vincent, don't care, as his son. I just hope he can nail the voice. Other cast members include people who no one's going to care about. Although Mandy Patinkin. All right, before I get off on a tangent, let's go back to what I was talking about. Could you find a picture that doesn't look like he's doing this? Amazon is not very good at adapting things. They have proven that time and time again whenever it comes to things like Rings of Power, which is not technically an adaptation. It was only supposed to be about a couple of the appendices. Yet they took it way out of hand. I don't know why the Tolkien estate. Oh, wait, because they're all gay. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Everything. Also, we have the Sherlock Holmes and we have the James Bond IPs that they have bought up. It's not doing good. They will spend a fuck ton of money and then they'll lose a fuck ton of money because nobody has any interest in it because it doesn't resemble the heart of what made these characters so beloved in the first place. They never fucking do it the right way because they are not fans themselves. I'm pretty sure there's more that I have to say on this, but for right now, I'm just going to leave it right here because things are going long. This is Drunk Stream, Multi from Mouth of Multi. We love you. We appreciate you. And we hope you have a great day. Don't worry, when this comes out, I will have already had 8 hours of sleep. Bye. Hello there.